When I predicted the Golden State Warriors to be the 6th seed in the Western Conference this past summer, a lot of people thought that was way too low. Well, I'm going to be honest, it looks like they flat out suck right now, and they definitely need to make some trades when players signed this past offseason are eligible to be traded. And of course, while it's only been 2 games, you can tell there are some serious problems with this team on both ends of the floor. They lack playmakers besides Curry and Russell, and their defense is just terrible all around. Their biggest trade asset right now, as long as you're not including Curry, is D'Angelo Russell. He seems to be an awkward fit with Curry on offense, and together, they make one of the worst defensive backcourts in the NBA, so let's just go over some fun trade ideas mainly centered around Russell that could help get the Warriors back into a playoff level team. So first up, I have D'Angelo Russell to the New York Knicks for Julius Randle, Elfrid Payton, and a future 2nd round pick. This would be an interesting trade, and let's first start off from the Warriors' perspective. They would be getting Randle, who is on a long-term, pretty fair deal that could be traded in the future, and he provides instant offense for the Warriors starting 5. He could slot in at either the 4 or the 5 next to Green, and while the Warriors would be a bit undersized, they would add another dimension to their offense with Randle's paint scoring. They would also be getting a solid point guard who can play behind or next to Curry and Elfrid Payton, and he's a good playmaker who provides above average perimeter defense. For the Knicks, they would do this trade to form one of the most exciting backcourts in the league with Russell and Barrett, and they are both very young and could be big parts of the Knicks' young core. Also, the Knicks have a logjam in the front court, and getting rid of Randle would help clear that up a bit. This will be an interesting and I think a good deal for both teams, and I would love to see this eventually happen. Next up, I have D'Angelo Russell to the Indiana Pacers for Malcolm Brogdon and Doug McDermott. I'm not sure if the Pacers will do this trade right now, but it would make sense once Oladipo comes back. Russell is arguably a better offensive player than Brogdon and is also younger, so it seems that he has more potential. If Oladipo returns and is fully healthy, him and Russell in the backcourt will have an explosive offense, with Oladipo taking on the tougher perimeter assignments on defense, and that would definitely take some pressure off of D'Angelo. For the Warriors, they would be doing this trade to get a much better defender with Brogdon who can run an offense at times as well. I don't think Brogdon is best suited as a starting point guard who runs the offense for most of the game like he is right now, and you can see the results of that with the Pacers currently being winless. Having Brogdon as a secondary playmaker and top perimeter defender next to Curry will be a great fit, and he would help stabilize the Warriors' offense and defense. In my opinion, this will be a solid trade for both teams, but I think the Pacers may be hesitant to do this deal. And finally, for the last trade, I have D'Angelo Russell to the Wolves for Robert Covington, Jeff Teague, and a future 1st round pick. I really like this trade for both sides, and we'll start off with why the Wolves would consider doing this. They would be getting one of KAT's best friends to play next to him, and it was widely known that Towns wanted to play with Russell. This will help keep Towns happy, and it would make him less likely to demand a trade in the future. Also, Russell provides a playmaker and a scorer next to Towns that should take some pressure off of him, and a future backcourt of Russell and Culver sounds pretty good to me. On the other hand, the Warriors would do this trade to get one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA in Covington, and he would help cover a lot of the Warriors' problems on defense. Also, he's a pretty good 3-point shooter that can help space the floor, and he would be a great target off of Curry's passes. Once Thompson returns, Klay and Covington will combine to make one of the scariest defensive wing duos in the entire NBA. The Warriors would also be getting another playmaker in Teague, who is also on an expiring deal, and adding another 1st round pick helps give the Warriors another asset. This will be a great deal for both sides, and I think it's definitely possible that a trade like this will happen this season. So that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on when this video will be coming out. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and hit me up if you want to talk about basketball, business, or have any video ideas you're ready to do. Drop a comment down below on your thoughts on these trades, and with that being said, once again, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys soon for the next video. Peace.